So I have a very funny habit of sleeping very early, and then I start my day like around 2 a.m. So when I got the anchor, I was like, powerful, I'm going to even do a lot more. So I put down, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But for some reason, I don't know how the day goes by, and before you know it, there are still things you've not yet done. So that in itself really, really challenged me to make sure that everything I set out to do, I have to do it. If I don't do it, the book is showing you, well, you didn't do this on Tuesday and it's Thursday. And then at some point you realize you just can't keep adding more work while at the same time you have so many pending tasks. So actually through Anchor, I've been able to realize that sometimes you just need to focus on the few things and do them very well than to have so many things pending every other time. Hi, my name is Micah of God. I'm a community builder working with the Social Innovation Academy. 5 things that have stood out for me in the year planner so far. 1, it begins with the word that God has given you for the year. I love the fact that it has the part where there is the word for the ministry that you are part of actively, and then the word for you. And then the other part is the daily, there's the daily verse, but then there is what has God spoken to you that day. So many times I have to just keep quiet and I reflect, okay, what is God's voice speaking to me today, Sunday? So sometimes you have to go back to maybe a particular verse you've been meditating on and really try to pick out what is God speaking to me through this. And then the other thing that has stood out for me, though I've not yet made use of it, is how you have to break down your time, from morning till night. You try to fill in. Every hour you have something to do. So that's something that I've actually not yet filled in, but the fact that I've not yet filled it in, it keeps challenging me. Okay, how do I go about this? My schedules keep changing, my time zones keep changing, but how do I go about this? And then fourthly, the self-evaluation, which I've not yet done for January. With the year planner that is quarterly, it gives you room to evaluate every month, to evaluate the quarter, and then to rethink before you set goals for the next quarter, which I find a lot more practical. And then for anyone out there who has so many things to do and you keep struggling to structure your life, keep accountability of how you spend your every hour on a daily and on a weekly, then Anchor is the book you need to keep you on track. Grab yourself an anchor and actively take charge of your life. See you at the top.